Hello and welcome to week 7 of the 5th quarter. I'm Katie Wolfong. It's the second week of league play and each game is critical as all Garden Grove and Empire League teams can still make the playoffs. We have 4 matchups for you tonight, so let's get right to the action.
Let's go, Argos! Let's go!
Garden Grove cheerleaders and fans are getting behind their team. On the other side of the field, some Bolsa Grande students showed some artistic talent with the body paint. First quarter, down 7-0, Matt's Jake Flores passes and tight end Daniel Nguyen catches for about 15 and a first down. But a few plays later, Sean Young steps in front of a Flores pass, he intercepts and runs it back for about 30 before he's wrestled to the ground. 2 plays later, Young calls his own number. He won't be denied as he bowls his way over the line, towing a few defenders with him. 14-0 Grove. Kevin Tellis was everywhere from the balloon 45 on the Garden Grove sideline to the backs of the Bolsa Grande helmet. Second quarter now, on the third down, Flores is looking to pass, but Argos' Jacob Smith chases him and Zach Huff sacks him. When the Argos get the ball, Young winds up and goes for all the marbles. It's a 56-yard bomb to Josh Webb, who never breaks stride. 20-0 Argos. The Bolsa Grande cheerleaders achieve the difficult 14-girl one-guy pyramid. How did he get that job? Still in the second, Young is rushed, but he steps up and connects with big Jacob Smith. He does a little tightrope before he's brought down. Then Young goes back to Smith for the 6-yard touchdown strike. 34-0 Garden Grove. Matador Band entertained at halftime. In the fourth quarter, Flores makes a nice pass, and Jesus Esparza makes a nice catch in traffic for about 25 yards. That sets up this 3-yard keeper to get the Matadors on the board. But Garden Grove dominates the game 54-6 and remains undefeated on the season. Next week, Grove will play La Quinta. Bolsa will take on the Santiago Cavaliers.
Let's go loud!
Sometimes it's not how many, but how loud. The 1-0 La Quinta Aztecs are taking on the 0-1 Los Amigos Lobos at Jason Field. The Aztecs defense is fired up. They're all over Leonard Zambrano. No gain on the play. Then quarterback Daniel Hernandez goes over the middle, but Aztecs' Chris Nguyen steps in and grabs it for the interception. Still no score in the first quarter. Aztecs' Andy Liu goes long for Brandon Guillory. Lobos' Paul Rodriguez gets a hand on it, but that's not enough. Guillory grabs the tip and continues into the end zone. 7-0 La Quinta. Second quarter now, on this play, Jose Perez has the ball stripped and it looks a little like rugby. The Aztecs finally recover the ball. That leads to this 24-yard toss to Guillory, who reaches back for it and takes it in for the score. Aztecs lead 14-0. That's good for a slap on the head. The Lobos don't want this one to get away. Here, Hernandez keeps and rattles his way to the 1-yard line. 2 plays later, he goes over the middle and gets the score. That cuts the lead to 14-7. The Lobo Band sounded good during their halftime performance. The Aztecs start the third quarter with a surprise onside kick. It's recovered by junior Luis Rapina, and La Quinta is back in business. Lou knows where he can go for some yardage. It's Guillory for 35 yards and a first down on the Lobo 5-yard line. Then he goes to Jacob Kersey in the end zone for the touchdown. 21-7 Aztecs. Los Amigos battled to the end, but it was La Quinta's night. They win the game 24-10 and extend their league record to 2-0. Was it an upset?
We came in here thinking that we can beat anybody. We work as hard as we will beat anybody. These kids know that they can win, so no, I don't think it's an upset at all.
And that was good for an icy surprise for the coach. Next up for La Quinta is Garden Grove. Los Amigos plays Rancho. Is it me, or are the fans of these games looking younger and younger? It's the Kennedy Fighting Irish facing the Pacifica Mariners at Bolsa Grande High School. Both teams 1-0 in Empire League play. Second quarter, Mariners leading 14-0. Kennedy's Andy Peterson looking for a receiver, but Josh Goley is in hot pursuit. He pulls the quarterback down by his shirt sleeves for the sack. Coach Giuliano sets up the next play on the Pacifica sidelines. In our efforts to get our Channel 3 camera as close to the action as possible, we were almost part of this Mario Nava to Wesley Harris connection on the right sidelines. 5 plays later, Nava goes over the top to Goley in the corner of the end zone for the 2-yard touchdown. Pacifica leads 21-0 at the half. The Mariner Band played Anchors Away to lead the homecoming parade. The halftime show was colorful as usual, and Bree Morris was crowned homecoming queen. Third quarter, Kennedy facing 4th and 11. Peterson doesn't see an open receiver, so he takes it himself and gets the first down. That sets up this play where Peterson hands to Eli Pleasant and he breaks a couple of tackles on the way to the end zone. 21-7 Mariners. Still in the third, Nava goes short to Joel Willis. He takes a few side streets to the end zone, seeing very little traffic on the way. The 23-yard score puts the Mariners up 28-7. In the fourth quarter, Pacifica played D. Here, Anthony Tejada picks off a pass and stops a drive by the Fighting Irish. And Travis Chamberlain plays very stingy in the backfield. He stops this pass. Then on the next play, he fly swats another to the ground. Pacifica goes on to win the game 28-7.
It feels great, but we can't stop now. 2-0 isn't great enough. We need to go all the way and go 5-0.
The Mariners, now 2-0 in the league, face the Loire Saxons next week. And now to reporter Gaston Castellanos at Jason Field for the contest between Rancho Alamitos and Santiago.
The Santiago Cavaliers are coming on to Jason Field with a 6-1 record. The Rancho Alamitos Vaqueros are 3-4, but you wouldn't know it by watching the game because the Vaqueros came to play. On the Cavalier first possession, the Rancho defense recovers a fumble after putting the brakes on the Santiago running game. Rancho gets a first down with this Mike Frank pass to Steven Silva, but the Ranch drive is checked by Santiago's defense. No score in the first quarter. In the second, Santiago gets on the board with this 19-yard Chris Ortega pass to Juan Sanchez for the score. Cavs lead 7-0. The Vaqueros respond with a drive of their own, capped by a 7-yard pass from Mike Frank to Steven Silva for the score. The game is tied 7-7 at the half. The Santiago drill team put on another stellar performance during the halftime show. Third quarter, the Cavs come alive with a balanced drive, ending with a 17-yard touchdown run by Salvador Ceja. He had 183 yards for the night. More bad breaks for Rancho. Manfred Culas intercepts a Mike Frank pass, stalling a crucial Vaquero drive. Santiago capitalizes with an 18-yard pass from Chris Ortega to Misael Lagunas. The touchdown makes it 21-7 Cavs. Rancho responds. Mike Frank finds Steven Silva for a 12-yard touchdown pass that puts the Vaqueros back in the game even though they trail 21-14. Here's a little Santiago fan waving to the camera. In the fourth quarter, the Cavs put the game out of reach with a Salvador Ceja touchdown run from 2 yards out. With the clock ticking, the Ranch stages a final offensive, but Jaime Lemus picks off another pass and the game is over. Final score 28-14. This is Gaston Castellanos reporting.
Thanks for that report, Gaston. For the fifth quarter, I'm Katie Wolfong.